Well, it's very early in the morning. It's on the weekend. It's been a big week, crazy week. I want to talk a message here. Now, I got to watch out for gators here because, look, we got this pond right here. I'm on a trail that I don't know what's going to happen. Kind of like the music business. You're on a path and you're not sure what's ahead. And, that is the message. Continue on the path, knowing there could always be danger ahead. Be prepared for what happens. Now, I was told when I moved into this place that there was some trail back here, and this is just kind of down the road. But like you said, this is early in the morning. It's Florida. Looks like we're going through the woods here. It's sort of like the path of life. Now I could almost smells like there was a skunk here. This is territory and land that I have not navigated, and it's kind of a lot like the music business. You get out on that path and you're not sure what lies ahead, but you forge ahead. You keep your head on a swivel and you move forward. Having to be in a major metropolis like LA or New York or Nashville these days, they're big cities. Nashville used to feel like a city that was a small town, and now look at this. We are headed into the great unknown. There could be danger at any second. You have to watch where your feet walk. You have to watch what lies ahead. I'm up before everybody else. It's about 6:30 or so in the morning, and there could be anything in these woods. And one thing you cannot do is show fear in life. You've always got to face what lies ahead with confidence, and but be aware of what lies ahead. Now this is some spooky stuff. But you know what? Life is full of challenges, and life is full of deadly, potentially situations. And why not take this trip together? It's pretty wild walking through here. I've got to watch what I'm doing. It's so dark, you can't even fully see me right now. I think this gives you a kind of feeling of danger. That life is not easy. Life is a treacherous path that we must move forward. We must forge ahead. We really have no idea what lies ahead, but my message today, and it's for us old timers, it's for us young guys out there carving a path out in the world. It's for everybody in this crazy world. Age is just a number. People rag on me. I saw what I just looked like almost like a tracks of a snake. People often rag on me for my haircut and all this kind of stuff. But the reality is, man, being lucky enough to have a full head of hair, and it can be cut and manipulated in different ways, and that certainly helped me keep playing, keep feeling young, keep having a vibrant personality, and Man, how about this? Ooh, I just heard something in the woods over there. This is spooky, as is life. I'm gonna keep going for a little while. I don't know. I don't know what kind of content this is really gonna be. People, you guys, I hope you're enjoying this. There's something in the woods there. Looks like some kind of building supplies or something. There's all kinds of apartments they're building over there. This is a trail that probably I should be traveling at during light, and I'm feeling bugs and everything else. You know, it's like the mosquitoes are like the landlords in life, coming to collect the rent, coming to suck the blood from you. And this is a trip. I hope that this is entertaining. You know, this is another one of my TED Talk and Walk type videos, and you can barely see me. It is so dark, but this is fitting for what I talk about on my channel. You know, all of the craziness that happens in the music business, and the sometimes evil things that you have to deal with. And but no matter what happens in your life, man, the sun is always on its way. You know, the sun will always come out and light your way. So as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, with the crows cawing in the background, and look, here's somebody's backyard back here. You can barely see along this trail. I don't even know what this trail, where it's going to. I'm hoping that it leads to something. I think I'm gonna cut through here, because sometimes in life you've got to choose the path of least resistance. And I could have kept going on that dark path, but kind of like, how in life, there were times where I was, not doing the right things, and, not taking care of myself, and hanging out with the wrong people. And, that was not a good thing, but I changed my ways. Let's get out here on the concrete. We've got construction going. These guys get up early and they work their butts off. And man, hats off to them. No matter what kind of darkness you face in life, the sun will come out. You will find a light in the distance, and you can get out of that funk. You can get out of that dark path, and you can change your life. It's never too late. I don't care how old you are. I don't care, what your background is, or how bad it is. And you can make a change today, and that could be one change. You could decide to maybe smoke a few less cigarettes, or maybe not take that drink today. Maybe say, you know what, I'm gonna chill out today, and maybe have a little something to eat, and not drink. There's things that you can do to work your way out of a very bad situation, kind of like I did, kind of like I did in my career. There was a time where I had one guitar, one amp, and one cable, and that was all I had. And I've been lucky in life that when I really needed help, or I needed something, And I would kind of manifest it. I would kind of say, man, I really need a break here. And I would also notice that when I would hit my lowest point and I was forced to get out of my comfort zone and make something happen, that's when I made something happen. And, I want everybody to benefit from this message. You're never too old. It's never too late. You can make a change and make things happen. I get messages from guys that say, I'm up here and I'm working on my chops, and I'm shredding and I'm doing this, but I can't find anybody to play with. And the best advice I could give that guy is, first of all, go somewhere, go to a city where there's a jam, go get some experience playing with people. But just because you have all these chops, you don't have to use them. You don't have to make it a competition. Life is not a competition. People don't want to compete. Every time they go to play music, it's not a competition. Never show all your cards. Always keep stuff in the reserves, man. It's like sweep picking. That became kind of the rage around the time, Yngwie, kind of, stepped onto the scene. And, I learned how to do it back then, and it was a cool parlor trick there for a little while, and you experimented with it and stuff. But for me, I never could get it to sound, like the attack of a pick, on each single notes, alternate picking. And, for me, it was a tone thing. It didn't really appeal to me in the long run. So even though I can sweep pick and I can, do these, I could sit there all day doing that. But, I learned to edit myself, and I learned to pick and choose what I did and how I did it and what kind of pick to use and all of these things, because nobody wants to jam with somebody who's going to just, rip and shred, Nobody cares that you have these monster chops. That might help you on social media. And, if it does, kudos to you. I'm awful proud of you. So something I used to say, I used to have it was kind of a sarcastic statement. I would have friends that would call up and, last night I drank too much, and I went to a bar and this girl slapped me, and they call up with this story of woe, and I just go, I'm awful proud of you. And it was something I grabbed off the Jerky Boys. The Jerky Boys would, a guy would call, the guy would tell him, we've had 10 years experience over here, working on cars, and, we if you want to work for us, you got to have a resume. And the Jerky Boy would go, well, I'm awful proud of you. I always thought that was so funny. So, yeah, whenever me or any of my friends have a story of woe, or some tragic night, someone always follows it with, well, I'm awful proud of you. So, once again, I am on a path right now where I have no idea where I'm going. But you know what? Once again, that's a lot like the music business. But you know what? There's light. I am now out of the darkness. I've chosen to take the path of least resistance and traverse these streets with a smile on my face and a positive attitude, because that, my friend, will get you far in life. Thanks so much for tuning in.